As a product manager or owner, have you ever asked yourself, why is my application, why is my code base such a freaking unscalable mess? Why can't I scale this thing up and get it to perform? I've got to do that for my business to perform, but my technology behind it has to perform. Why can't I do that? Well, I'm going to give you my top 3 reasons. And the number 1 is technical debt. This we see all the time. Sites are developed over time, features are added, and they may be incredibly clever. They may be done in a very good way. But as you add features, it's entirely possible that these little incompatibilities between the core code and the new feature have started to collect up. And the more of those you have, the less likely you're going to be able to scale that application correctly. The second thing that we see happen is that the development was just done inconsistently over time. You might say without a plan. There may have been a plan, but the plan, was potentially in this case a bad plan. So let's say you started with WordPress or Drupal as your core, and then as you add features onto that you start to do it in a way that's inconsistent with the core, or you have one feature that works this way and one feature that works that way, or you're not paying attention to your data structures, and so your data structures become inconsistent. This is all a symptom of inconsistent development practice, and this will lead to technical debt eventually, but it will also make your site unscalable. And finally, the third thing is that you needed an architect, but you hired a developer. When you're creating an application and when you're expanding an application, anytime you're doing significant work, you really don't want someone who's, what I would call just a developer working on it. You want somebody that understands the whole application or the whole system. You might be tying into a number of different APIs, a number of different data sources, using, online services as part of your application. If those are not structured perfectly, you're going to end up with worse than technical debt. You're going to end up with an application that cannot be scaled and probably needs to be rebuilt. Hopefully you found this helpful, and I look forward to talking to you again soon.